Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 10th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, I'm seeing this one and this one look into this box. That puts a 1 in one of these two. That's going to do what's called pointing, because in this box, the 1 has been limited to where I've corner marked it, these two cells. No matter which cell the 1 ends up in, it removes 1 from the rest of the column. That's called pointing, so it points at the rest of the column. This one looks down, this one looks in, leaving 1 for just one of these two cells. So the important thing we're trying to remember with these markings, not only is that we'll be able to place the 1 if one of these gets eliminated, but also that these two digits cannot be 1. All right, now back up to the top here. We've got 1, we've got 7. We do have 2 8s, 2 2s and 2 8s. So the 2 and 8s both look in like this. So what does that tell us? Well, it tells us that there's only 2 cells left for a 2 or an 8. And so we need to place both a 2 and an 8 in the box, and there's only 2 cells left for that. That's called a hidden pair, because what we can do is we can say that these cells are only 2 or 8 and nothing else. So what a hidden pair is going to do is it's going to push out any other digits that we thought could have been in those cells. So for example, they can't be 3 anymore, right? If one of these were 3, we wouldn't be able to fit both the 2 and the 8 in this box. So they can't be 3, they can't be 4. I'm just going to go through each digit. With them not being 4, that means this cell's not 4, and so that actually means that 4 is limited to these two, which is going to point, along with this 4, putting a 4 up here. So this cell cannot be 4 is the important deduction. They can't be 5 anymore, but we don't really know much about 5s around this area. They can't be 6 anymore. This 6 looks up, this isn't 6. So that does tell us 6 is in these 3. The only thing I want to look for here, which is not the case, is whether there's another box that also limits 6 to these 2 rows. And there is not, because if there was, that would tell us something about 6 in this row, but it doesn't. 7 was already in the box, so 7 wasn't eliminated. It can be 8, and then 9 was removed. So this 9 now looks in here. These aren't 9. This 9 looks up. So actually we can place 9 in the box now. Now these 2 9s look in, putting a 9 somewhere up here. All right. The other thing that we can say is that these 4 digits are whatever's left over after the 1, 2, 8, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. The only thing I see is that this 4 looks in, right? We already have these 4s corner marked. And so these are 3, 5, 6. But these are all of, I guess this isn't 6. We can put 3, 4, 5, but this is all of them, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything else of note to do here? I'm looking at stuff like geometry, like 2, 8, 9. I'm thinking about this column and this row for 2, 8, 9. We already have 2, 8, 9 marked in this row. This column already has an 8, 2 and 9, really not limited. So those are the kinds of things I'm looking for though. But I think it is time to move on to the next band. So we do have this 1, doesn't really do enough. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9. So no other repeats, buddies as I call them. There's not a whole lot of opportunity to do anything here. So I think I'm just going to move on to the next band. The thing that we'd want to be on the lookout for was any cell that saw a lot of these givens, because they're all unique, right? In fact, 1, 2, the 3 and the 5 are the only ones not even accounted for. But there aren't really any digits that see a huge number of these digits because of this diagonal placement. So yeah, that's why I've decided to move on to the next band and not worry about this one. So we do have 4 and 6. They do not have buddies. We have the 3 and the 5 both have buddies. So these 2 3s look in, putting a 3 up here somewhere, and these 2 5s look in, putting a 5 in these 3 somewhere. So what I'm looking for here is crossing. So for on this 6, 4 here, we're looking in this column for any digits that aren't already placed in the box. And that's all of them, the 1, 7, and 8. So now what we're looking for is over here, a 1, 7, or 8. And look, we have the 1 and the 8. So what we found here is a hidden pair, because this 1, 8 looks in, and this 1, 8 looks in. And so that leaves only 2 cells for 1, 8. That's a hidden pair. What does that do? It pushes out any other digits, including these 5s that we marked, which means this is the only place for 5 now. Because if I try to put a 5 here or here, the other cell would have to have both a 1 and an 8 in it, which we can't do. So that's where the 5 goes. Can we follow up on the 5 at all? Not really. We did get the 1, 8 here. So the 7 looking down, we don't even need a buddy 7, because 7 was pushed out of these 2 cells by the hidden 1, 8. So that puts a 7 in one of these two. In fact, that places the 7 in the box because these two 7s looked down. The hidden 1-8 pair removes 7 from there. So that's our 7. Any follow-up on 7? I don't see any. Okay. So now this is down to 3 digits because it's not the 1-8 in addition to the 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need the 2, 3, and 9, it looks like. Bottom one's not 3. That's all I'm seeing. Oh, this one's not 9. I didn't see that. Right, so 9's in one of these two cells. We can mark that. All right, that box is taken care of. Any of these other boxes have neat things. So, for example, looking through here might be interesting. We have the 2 and the 4. Unfortunately, we don't have a useful 2 or 4 to help out there. So 2 and 4 are in these 3 cells. What that does tell me is that these cells are not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're down to 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we have any 6, 7, 8, 9s looking at these cells, we can mark them. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to mark 6, 7, 8, 9. We can see that we have the 7, 8 here. We can see we have the 6 here. And then this one sees the 8 from the 1, 8 pair. Okay, so that doesn't do anything immediately, but these are all limited. That's what I wanted to point out. So unfortunately, the 3, 5, and 8 are already. I guess the 8's not accounted for. Oh, actually, yeah. Sorry, for some reason I thought the 8 was already accounted for in this row, but it is. It's right here, because this 8 says not here, and then none of these can be 8. So the 8 is placed in the row right there. And now this is down to 4 digits, but we know these aren't 1 because we have the ones cornered here, right? So we trust our corner marks here. So these are not 1, but they could be 2, 7, 9. So we're going to mark that. And then this can't be 2 or 9, so this is only 1, 7. Okay. And so we know that the 7 is limited to these 3 digits. That's going to claim the box. It's very similar to pointing, but kind of the opposite. What we've done here is we've said in this row, the 7 has been limited to these 3 cells, and those 3 cells all happen to be in the same box 7 here. And so the rest of box 7 cannot have a 7. Otherwise, we would not be able to place 7 in this row. So the row claims the 7 from the box. So the important bit is these 2 are not 7. So that actually means the 7 is over here somewhere. We have this 7 as well. Okay. I think I could probably eke out. Oh, I can eke out more. Sorry, we have this 1, 8 pair, and so this 1 gets eliminated. So that places 1 in the box. Can we get anything else out of that? I really want to look at this row just because it's mostly filled out. So we have the 1. We need 2, 3, 4, and 9. No, I missed something. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. This can't be 2 or 9. Right? 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. So 2, 3. Oh, it can't be 3 either. 4, 6. So it's down to 4, 6 only. This can't be 4. 2, 3, 6, 9. But it can be any of these other ones. Wait, but where's 4 in this row? Because this 4 sees here, and I see that these aren't 4s. So 4 in this row goes here. That's our 4. Okay, I'm getting a lot more out of this band than I thought I would. This is 2, 3, 6, 9 still. These 2 digits, so we have 4 digits left in this box. We have the 2, 6, 7, 9. So the 6 ends up in one of these 2. That points right, saying none of these are 6. It puts the 6 up here. 2, 6, 7, 9. Is there anything I can... Okay, we can eliminate the 4, but I see this 2 here. So this is 6, 7, 9, but it can't be 9. Well, either. It's not 2 or 9. Right, I was saying that this 2, 9 looked down and limited these 3 cells because they end up over here. And that turned out useful. I don't know that there's more to find here. I'm suspicious because last time I said that I suddenly found a bunch of stuff, but just doing one last pass through. When I say I don't think there's more, I always do one more pass through with my eyes, and sometimes I do see more. Anyway, let's do this stack here. So we've got the 1, so the 1's already marked. We have 2, 8, and 9. So the 8s do look in here. We have this 8 to help. Puts an 8 in one of these 2. That's it for buddies. I really don't see what else we would do. We still need a 2 and a 9 in this column, but... So this 2, 9 helps. There's still 4 places for them, though. That's not super helpful. Okay, I'm going to move on. This stack here, 2, 4, and 8. So we do have 2 2s. We did not mark that. There's a 2 in one of these two. Think about this cell. Let's just see what it can be. It can't be 1, 2, or 3. It could be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, can't be 8, could be 9. So it is down to 4, 7, 9. I mean, this is what, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9? Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, what else do we have? We got the 2s, the 4s. Oh, we can just place the 4. I put all that work into thinking what this can be, and it has to be the 4 because it's the only place for 4 in the box. So does that help anywhere else? So these are now down to 2, 6, 7, 9. No. Okay. 4s, 8s. Look into here, putting an 8 in one of these two. 2, 6, 7, 9. Oh, this can't be 7. This is 2, 6, 9. Wait. No, I did that wrong. Well, okay, the box, right? The box needs 2, 6, 7, 9. That's true. This can't be 7, so this is 2, 6, 9. Right, it can't be 3. I was looking at the row and I was like, where did 3 go? But yeah, obviously the 3 is already marked here. And there's a 3 here. Okay. Got the 8 marked. About 6s. Nothing with 6s. I want there to be more to do here, but I'm not seeing it. Alright, we'll move on to the last band. 1s don't seem to do anything. 7s are done. 9 doesn't seem to... I mean, we already have the 9s marked. Okay. So I did my first pass. We got some good stuff, but it doesn't look like we're close to done yet. So there's some more subtle things that I might have missed, or maybe some markings that I made that I didn't respect. So we're going to go back through here. I'm seeing that these 2 cells aren't the 1 or the 4 that are corner marked, right? So it can't hurt to think about what they can be, especially because we have this 1, 5, 3 looking up. So, I mean, the 1's already a corner mark, but 5 and 3. So anyway, what do we need? We need the 3, which can only go there. We need the 4, which can only go... Oh, can't go in either of these, actually, because we have the 4 marked. We do need a 5, which can't go there. We need a 6. We need a 7. This 7 sees here. So this is already off. But yeah, this is a naked 6, because it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So it's a naked 6. This cell now actually might, because it can't be 6. Let's see, it could be 1, 2. Sorry, let's remove this 6 first. 3, 5 does put 6 up here. This 6 looks in. These 6 is point in. This 6 looks up. There's a 6 in one of these two. Okay. I want to actually do this row. 1, 3, 5. This sees 1 and 3. So this is a naked 5. That's our 3. That's our 1. These can't be 3 anymore. In fact, these are just 4, 5, 6. That's not a 5. Don't need the corner marks anymore. So these are a triple as well, because these are the 4, 5, 6. So these are 1, 3, and 7. All I saw was this 1. 1's in one of these two. 3, 7. This column is down to 3 digits as well. We need a 7, 8, 9. So I'm just going to fill that out. I see this 7, 9, and this 8. All right. 7, 8, 9. How about this box now? Let's just think about the whole box. We need a 3, 4, 5, 7. So this can't be 3, 5, right? So this is only 4, 7. This can't be 4, so this is 3, 5, 7. This can be any of them. But because this is only 3, 7, it means the 4 and the 5 end up here somewhere. Because it's not here. Not super helpful. This column is down to 4 digits. We need a 2, 4, 7, 9. This can't be 2 or 9, so this is only 4, 7. That makes a 4, 7 pair. Or another question we could ask is, where do 2, 9 go in this column? Because this 2, 9 says not here, and this 2, 9 says not here. So there's only 2 places for 2, 9, so that's a hidden pair for the column. leaving just 2, 9. Or if you prefer this naked 4, 7 pair, removes 4 and 7 from these two cells, leaving only 2, 9. It's two sides of the same coin. You're always going to find one. If you find one, you can find the other. Let's see. So what did that do? That removed 4 and 7 from this cell. 4, 7 looks in. That's not 4, 7. 4 looks in. It's still not enough. So we removed 4. No, we removed 7 from this cell. That was corner marked as well. So this is a 7 now for the box. No. Oh, I had 7's cornered down here because they claimed, and I still had 7 penciled in there. I would have eventually found that when I went through all my corner marks, but found it a little earlier than that. This 7 looks up, giving us the 3. This is now a 1, 7 pair, and this can't be 3. This is 4, 5, 7 triple. And that means this isn't 7, so that's our 9. 1, 7 pair also does the same thing. It finishes this column, gets us the 8 in here. We get the 4 and the 7 and the 5 and the 4. Nice. I think we might be collapsing now. This column, we need a 3 and a, almost a 9. 3 and 7. This 7 tells us that's 3, that's 7. We need 2, 9 here. I don't see how to restrict that. This is 2, 7, 9. So what is it these 4? No, let's do this pair. We need 3, 6 here. Okay, maybe not. I'm looking for low-hanging fruit here. And I was thinking this box. I guess I might as well do it. What do we need in this box? We need 2, 5, 6, 9. So these 2, 2, 5, 6, 9. This sees 2, 9. This sees 6. In fact, 6 looking in puts a 6 in one of these two. Let's just go through the boxes. These 4 are 1, 3, 5, 9. Interesting. This can't be 5 or 9, so this is 1, 3. This can't be 5, so this is 1, 3, 9. I don't see... I guess this can't be 1, so this is 3, 5, 9. Oh, it's not 3 either? 1 or 3. Okay. 3, 5, 9. Okay, not that. Maybe this row, which is down to 1, 3, 5, 6. This can't be 6. This is 1, 3, 5. This can't be 1 or 5, so this is 3, 6. Nothing's matching up here. We'll find it eventually. This row is down to 4. We need a 2, 5, 6, 9. This one's not 5. 2, 6, 9. It's not 9 either. Ah, both of these aren't 9. So this is 2, 5, 6. I mean, I have almost everything marked up. What did I miss? Probably something I already have marked, to be honest. It happens a lot. 1, 8 pair, 2, 3, 9. Interesting. I'm not immediately seeing something. It's something I missed that I already have marked. It's so much easier to find things when you first mark them, but it's not always... No, it doesn't always happen. We know that the 5 is in here somewhere. I don't think that helps. 5, 6, 9. 1, 3, 5, 9. 4 in this box. This 4 looks in. This 4 looks in. This 4 looks in. There we go. 4 can be placed in this box. It gives us the 5, 6, and 4. That's not 6, that's not 5. 1, 3 pair does give us the 6 and the 5. It gives us the 2, 5, and 9, and 6. 2, 9 is left here. That's a pair. 1, 3 is left here. Oh, we can just get these. 7, 6, 7. We get the 9 and the 3 and the 2. We get our 9 and our 2, 9 and 2, 9 and 2. 1 and 7, 3 and 6, 8 and 2, 1, 8, 3, 1, 3. Last 2 digits are a 5 and a 1, and we're done. Alrighty. Yeah, this 4 is because I didn't follow up properly after I got digits. It might have been when I had already been kind of getting a bunch of stuff, so it's easy to forget to backtrack onto certain things. There were some interesting naked singles in this puzzle that propped up some nice hidden pairs. So nice use of various different techniques. Let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.